There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Scope is there. 2 down. Here's Joey Gallo now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive.
Joey Gallo.
Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one. Miley into the windup. Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed outside. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Up next for the Rangers, Robinson Chirinos. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Little dribbler down the line, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Rangers catcher.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now in his career against Mike Minor, batting at an even 400. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Well, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. First offering on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Headed after it is Mazzara, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliders in for a strike. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Stepping in, Ronald Guzman, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a knee-high fastball. 1 out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat. And that pitch catches the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Aguilar near the first base bag. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Gallo moving to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Wade Miley. First pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. 3-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christian Yelich got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Kane runs. Pitch outside. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Runner breaks for third. Pitch outside. The throw. Kane on third with 2 out. It's a strike. Grounded softly to the right. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in now for the Brewers, Ryan Braun, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Strike taken, the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Fouled off. Now another 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Rougned Odor now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it. 1 out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here it comes now to Andrus. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down in the zone to get himself back in this count.
Fouled away. The 3-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now the payoff pitch home. And that's low, ball 4. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Nomar Mazara, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. First delivery to him on the way. High pop-up. Arcia is there, 2 down. Stepping into the box, Adrian Beltre. He flew out in his last at-bat. Josh Hader answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit. And he'll be thrown out at third. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Leading off for the Brewers here in the 4th.
Here comes the first pitch.
Jonathan.
Hit out towards second. And that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gallo ranging back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manny Pena, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the first pitch to him. Very weakly on the ground. A throw to the plate, and they will not get him at the plate as he's under the tag of Chirinos. Now at the plate, Orlando Arcia flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pena, the runner at first with 2 gone. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Leading off the inning, Joey Gallo. they'll need.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
1-0 the count. Smoke on the ground up the middle. Garcia gloves it, and the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. So coming to the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. Three to 1 our score as we play inning number 5. It's 1-2.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Robinson Chirinos goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So now the Brewers pitcher, Josh Hader. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Throw to first is in. And a breaking ball stays outside. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Chu looks up, and it's gone as they add still another. In is Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the line at first. Guzman over to his left, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. High in the air into shallow left center. Gallo on the move, and that's the 3rd out. And now it's the Rangers pitcher, Mike Minor.
Leading off for Texas, the pitcher number 36, Mike Minor.
Delino DeShields will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 3.
Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Yeah, that pitch is the equalizer. Left on left slider, down the way. He can spot it up when he needs to. That pitch is almost unhittable.
Behind 0-2 now. Popped him up. Moustakas in foul ground, but this will land untouched. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Chu is retired. 2 down now.
Now batting.
Digging in, Rougned Odor. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch on its way. Missed with a slider.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Now the 1-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging. And he got another one here. Matt Moore enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Jonathan Schoaf. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He brings a 4 for 12 line. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Drilled right back up the middle. Andrus fields it cleanly. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up. Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. A check in at first here by Moore. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. At the plate, Mike Moustakas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And it's fouled away. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and that error won't. Leading off the inning, Elvis Andrus, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 0-2. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Oh, and they still have no answer for him up there. 6 straight punch-outs now, and there's one away. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another 1-2 delivery. popped him up. Aguilar has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Adrian Beltre. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Now here's the pitch. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And that one is gone! Here's Joey Gallo now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has...
And we'll have to... Stepping into the box, Manny Pena. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. That is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Behind 0-2 now. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there. 1-2. Here he comes again. 1-2. Andrus will play this one at short. And oh, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. So stepping in, Orlando Arcia. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out toward shallow right. Lazar is on his horse. 1 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Josh Hader. First pitch on its way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Curtis Granderson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 28, Curtis Granderson.
Pena leads off first with 1 away. And Granderson swings and misses that time as he's down on strikes for out number 2. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Lazar is on the move, and a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 5-2. And happy birthday as they allow him to cross with the inside the park home run as he catches his breath to reflect on his good fortune. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Mano-a-mano matchup numbers against Matt Moore. He's gone 4 for 9. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Beltre has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Joaquin Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here. And that's the second out.
So digging in now, Matt Moore. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and 1 strike. Jurickson Profar will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Kane going back on the warning track. He makes the catch. Here's Ryan Braun now. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And Braun a little too early here as this one will hook foul into the seats down the left side. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Gallo. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. There is Andrus. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first. Here comes the first pitch. Bounce towards the mound. Aguilar is off at first with 2 away. Behind 0-2 now.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back. Just missed that one. Fouled that one off really hard.
The 1-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row, back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
A little bouncer. 2-2 pitch is fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Now to the plate, Manny Pena is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Travis Shaw will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. We'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. Up in the zone for him, and he takes a called strike 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. He stays alive, still 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. He could really use a knock here. 0-for-3 in the game so far. Jeremy Jeffress comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Garcia has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here's Rougned Odor now, 0-for-3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Breaking ball in for a strike. Popped him up. And no, they can't get there. The 0-2 pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Into the box now, Elvis Andrus. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 on its way. Chopper foul. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Texas down to their final strike in this one. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Kratz gathers on to first, and that's your ball game. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he blasted a couple of balls over the wall.
For the Rangers, 2 runs on 3 hits. 2 errors. They left just 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 8 minutes.
First opened for business in 1994. Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Center fielder number 6, Lorenzo.
And we kick things off tonight with a swing and a miss for a first pitch strike as we're underway. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a ground ball to third. Scooped up on the backhand. And there's one away. Standing in, Christian Yelich.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way.
Yelich.
Fouled off. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look at a sinker that stayed up high, but good for strike 2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Just underway here in Cleveland. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Gomes is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Popped him up. Gomes is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Francisco Lindor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Striding in for the Indians, Jose Ramirez. And he comes in following a year in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger for third baseman. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. Ramirez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Ramirez becomes out number 2 this inning. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 1-2. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar.
Hitting out for the Brewers, first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Just a tick behind for a strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Ramirez is up with it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Lifetime against Corey Kluber. He brings a 4 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike 1. And it's 0-2 to Scope.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well. And I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball. He's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone. And if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2. Another full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. And so next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Michael Brantley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Michael Brantley.
And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. 2-0 to Brantley. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
First delivery to him on the way. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's 1 for 3. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. There goes Brantley. Fouled away. Brantley on at first, nobody out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Coming to the plate now, Yonder Alonso, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Hit down the third baseline. There's one. On to first, and they get Alonso as well. A double play. Here's Melky Cabrera. From the stretch. No balls and a strike to count.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks.
And there's a base hit, and the Tribe are going to strike first in this one. It's 1-0. At the plate, Jason Kipnis. His batter-pitcher matchup numbers against Jimmy Nelson. He's a .333 hitter. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Moustakas, or just Moose for short, was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great job of holding up right there. You have 2 strikes on you. You're trying to protect the plate. It's difficult to not get super aggressive at the plate.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Count remains 2-2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Count still full, 3-2. And he may be a little winded up there after this long at bat, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
And this is fouled at the plate. He'll try it again, 3-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Striding into the box, Orlando Arcia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And that misses inside, 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Missed with a breaking ball.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen the fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
3 balls, 1 strike to Orlando Arcia.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
In there, and it's full, 3-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there on the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
A little bouncer. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And it's a foul ball. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch on its way. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Into the box, Eric Kratz. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. And he lays off for ball 1.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. The 1-2. Hit in the air out to left. And Brentley will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Now in the box, Yan Gomes, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Josh Hader is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. On the run, this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Really tied him up on that one.
Yeah, clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And Moustakas has this one for route number 2. In now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Hot shot on the ground is short. Garcia has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Lorenzo Cain. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber.
Lorenzo Cain.
A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Swing and a miss at a ball down. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. In is Christian Yelich, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Digging in now, Ryan Braun, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
2-2 now with 2 away and the bases empty.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. Too tough.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Oh, they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Michael Brantley. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. A ball and a strike. And that one just missed outside. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Michael Brantley goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out. Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And this is pulled in out there by Cabrera for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Jonathan Scope. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis Shaw. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. Oh, and 2 to Travis Shaw.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leading off with a drive, third baseman, Yonder
High and
Alonso.
deep to right center. Kane going back at the track. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Now batting, Melky Cabrera, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors to this point for the Indians. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Now Cabrera swings and misses on a good pitch that time as he's rung up for out number 2.
Now batting,
First pitch of the at-bat. Lifted into center field. Kane is under it. And the inning is over. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now, and he'll try to start things out here for the Brewers in their half of the 6th. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Outside, 3-0 now. Orlando Arcia, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. 3-1. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. Still bunting here, but he pulls it back for strike 2. And before the big 3-2 pitch, time is called at home plate. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 3-2 one more time. And the perfect game will go by the wayside here as this pitch misses for ball 4.
Now batting.
At the plate, Orlando Arcia looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hernan Perez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee. So striding in, Eric Kratz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Pitch inside, the throw. line softly toward the hole, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit, and the runner stuck in a pickle between third base and home. In now is Lorenzo Cain.
Lorenzo Cain.
Danny Salazar comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball.
Oh, and they've got him picked off, but he'll be in there easily. Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. In to score, the runner from third. Kratz stands at second with no outs. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out. And he's safe. In is Christian Yelich.
Now batting, right fielder, Christian.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Right over the middle, knee high. A fastball right over the outside corner. Again, a 1-2. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Lifetime against Danny Salazar. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. And it's quickly 0-2. Popped him up. Alonso has a play. And that's the third out. Stepping in, Yan Gomes. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland. Number 39 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 39.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. 0 for 2 for him so far. He's flied out and popped out. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now he'll step off. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. There he goes. In there, now the throw. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Lindor, the runner at second with one away. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And he is out, retreating to second as they slap the tag on him. Another 0-2 coming. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. And that retires the side. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And oh, he can't get out of the way of that one. So the leadoff man will be on to open the frame. Striding forward now is the DH, Jonathan Schoop. He struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. 2 runs on 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting. Adam Simberg comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
One there on to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Next for Milwaukee, Hernan Perez. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This is line to left, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. Leading off the inning, Josh Donaldson, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. And he'll step off and try again. Now the 2-0 is in there for strike 1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time, ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And this is through into right field, so the tying run's aboard to kick off the inning. Here's Michael Brantley. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, he's 1 for 3. He's set. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And boy, he didn't quite know what to do on that one, but he's lucky to barely get back at first. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Brantley, 30 years of age. He was selected in the 7th round back in 2005.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make four.
And he's into second safely with the stolen base. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Popped him up. Arcia over to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring. Ready once again, Orlando Arcia. He singled his last time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Simber is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
So he got him swinging. Orlando Arcia is down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Chopped weakly to the left. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. No balls and 1 strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. He's set and the pitch. Strike called. Now the throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Cabrera's there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire. So striding forward now, Melky Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Right fielder, Melky Cabrera.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Shaw has it. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Riding in once again, Jason Kipnis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he takes ball 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
Hey, I don't care that pitch didn't light up the radar gun. 89 miles an hour executed 2-seamer is almost unhittable.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Corey Knebel enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Knebel, a 6'4" right-hander. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right.
And we'll have to leave it there. Into the box now, Ryan Braun. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Shot to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in once again, Jesus Aguilar. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. In now the Brewers DH, Jonathan Stope. No hits to this point. Sliders in for a strike. High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Kipnis. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. He was a double play victim last time around. And that misses, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. The tag, and he is out. Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. It was a walk in his last trip.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
2-0 now. Joaquin Soria, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Up around the face.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper. Runners off for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. Here's the 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. First pitch of the at-bat. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The 0-1 delivery. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Cleveland. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Not a lot of runs put on the board in this one, but here's a guy that found a way to make a difference. He's the tops player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
The final
outside. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First delivery to him on the way. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2. He's at the knees and called strike three. Striding in for Boston, Andrew Benintendi. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Lorenzo Cain.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 18 hits in 54 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. 1-2 now. Chopped weakly to the right. Gonna be a tough play. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. In is Christian Yelich.
Right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Standing in, Ryan Braun, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch misses low. The throw down is there, and he's out trying to take second. A ball and a strike.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
High pop-up. Pedroia shading to his right, and that retires the side. Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. First pitch on its way.
Moreland.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Hard hit to first. Aguilar ranges to his right, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped him up. Arcia waits on it, and the inning is over. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's totaled 4 hits in 16 tries. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Turning for second now is Scope. Around second now and headed for third. And he'll make it to third with a triple. Coming to the plate now, Jesus Aguilar. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. from the stretch. A changeup over the inside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make it.
He's out.
So the base is empty here with one away, and standing in the left-handed hitting third baseman Mike Moustakas. A ball and no strikes. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Bases are empty, one man out. Ground ball right into the shift. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. In now, Manny Pena. Try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Rafael Devers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Popped him up. Moustakas over to his right. He's got it one away. Ready now, Sandy Leon.
The catcher, number 3.
First offering on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Chris Sale. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Hit back up the middle. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. Digging in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In the air to left. Braun is there. And that's the third out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Orlando Arcia, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. A ball and no strikes. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. High pop up. Moreland in foul ground. 1 out. Stepping in, Zach Davies. First pitch on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. So 1-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Now at the plate, Lorenzo Cain. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. No balls and a strike to count. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Sale sets. Here's the 1-0. Missed with a slider. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there, and the stolen base winds up as the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Josh Hader answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 71.
First pitch on its way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hader has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really Two good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off of.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
After it is Kane. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, J.D. Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. So 1-1. He's outside for a ball. Right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Ryan Braun. And he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Scope. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Around second. He's on his way to third. And they've got the runner trapped in a hot box between second and third now. And he'll get in there safely. So coming to the plate, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Now a bunt attempt here. Moreland right there. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single. So a runner at first with 1 out now. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Fouled off. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Digging in, Manny Pena. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the corner and slicing foul. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts is going to get there, and the inning is over. At the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll start off the 5th in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yelich is under it. 1 out. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Braun has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Stepping up now, Rafael Devers, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, boys, although I'd love to get all over this offense for underachieving, let's tip our...
Looking at a fastball to end the... Next to bat, Orlando Arcia, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Orlando Arcia.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And a good throw gets him, one gone. So now the Brewers pitcher, Josh Hader, first at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. Grounded back up the middle on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. In now is Lorenzo Cain, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the... Digging in the switch hitter, Sandy Leon. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And a ball and a strike now to Sandy Leon. 1-2 to the Red Sox catcher.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now to the plate is the Red Sox pitcher, Chris Sale, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And there's out number 2. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going. It's happened in the past. Every team goes through it where everyone seems to fall into a funk at the same time. Everyone needs to relax and not try and be the hero and just start getting the leadoff guy on.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And the slider misses here, so he runs the count full, 3-2. Andrew Benintendi would be next. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is... Stepping into the box, Christian Yelich. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Christian Yelich.
And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Betts is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down. Digging in and looking for more, Jonathan Scope. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. That's a strike to throw down. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. Is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in, Jesus Aguilar. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And now they've got him picked off. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And he is in there. Yelich leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. On the move again from first. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Now a spin and a throw back to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So digging in now, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first pitch to him. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Corey Knebel comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Calling a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Knebel playing here in his age 26 season. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Joaquin Soria comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's the 0-1. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Ready with the 1-0. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and that evens the count at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Mike Moustakas. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And Moustakas is aboard. It's a base hit. So the Brewers get their leadoff man aboard to start out the frame. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The catcher, number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
Domingo Santana come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed. He got him. Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Devers might try to make a play on it, and no one will get this one. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. Moustakas leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he struck him out. So stepping in, Joaquin Soria. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. Travis Shaw will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. Drilled to first. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Eric Kratz is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Previous meetings with Jeremy Jeffress, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Pops this one up. Moustakas is there for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Into the box now, Rafael Devers. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. A wave and a miss.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good inning's work out of the bullpen here.
Lifted into center field. Kane is under it, and that's the 3rd out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Lorenzo Kane. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. Down the 3rd baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Martinez has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. In is Christian Yelich. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martinez has a read on it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Settling in now, Ryan Braun. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that misses for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Devers gloves it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the Now to the plate, Sandy Leon. He'll lead things off against Jeremy Jeffress with 3 outs remaining to try to make something happen. 0-1 the count. 0-1 pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Leon is retired and there's 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Sale. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Jackie Bradley Jr. will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll step off. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. That's by him for strike 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. Braun has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
The final line score for our ball game tonight: for the victorious Brewers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Red Sox, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's fate attendance at Miller Park. 42,200. The Brewers thank you for attending tonight's ball game and remind you to please drive home safely.